Hi, this is Tom Varcie with Military Embedded Systems. I'm with Bob Stanton of Omnetics Connector Corporation, and we're here at XPONENTIAL 2016, seeing some unmanned systems here. And Bob, the last few years, this show has gone more from military to more commercial. What's your take on that, and what role does Omnetics have?
Well, that's a great question. The first thing is that it's the most exciting thing I've seen in our industries for quite a while, in that the military, the industrial, and commercial are all marching together. And one of the reasons I think that's happening is because we've expanded the chip technology so rapidly that we can do more and more with lower voltages and lighter current levels, that we can do more in one small area. And with the unmanned vehicle technology, that just allows us to expand what we can do with that equipment, where we can put it, as well as with the cameras and things that we use on the payload.
You've got some great products, and each year, of course, you're getting newer products every year. What do you have right now that you're showing at the show this year that's new?
Well, thanks. Omnetics designs and builds ruggedized micro and nano connector technology and the cables that go with it. And we've been aiming that at the unmanned aerial vehicle specifically because of the demand for lighter weight and lower space in the interconnects that go with it as they feed these new high-speed circuits that are being put on board. At the same time, we needed to keep the reliability up, and so we use mil-spec subparts go into the connectors and then wire these to meet the electronics that are needed at hand. Many of our circuits are what I call application specific, in that the designers of the equipment, whether it be industrial, commercial, or military, have specific requirements for their unit that may be different from something that is totally standard. And the industry's allowed us now to design with SolidWorks modeling and that sort of thing. And so we can put it together in a solid model, and then after we put that together, we share it with the design engineer on the system and finalize where we're going. The most exciting new connectors that we make are a takeoff of our standard military micro and nano connectors that you see on this board, in that we spent years, including Predator and other hand-launched UAVs, developing and experiencing those changes and those demands that are put on it, like shake, rattle, roll, high shock, as well as high signal integrity. But when we moved away from this to serve the new industry, or the evolving industry, we found ourselves wanting to offer 2 or 3 solutions to the problem all in one. So we solve 2 problems or 3 problems with one cable and connector now. And that's really taken off throughout our industry. In that, what I mean is we're taking micro and nano connectors and we're putting in them power circuits and surge circuits to feed them up. And then side by side within the same connector and cable, we offer high-speed digital transmission. A good example is power to a camera in a UAV, and then high-speed digital frame network that processes the images and then sends them somewhere else, down off the plane to the home base, whatever it may be, or into a storage module of the camera. These exciting connectors, self-latching, they can be installed and disinstalled very quickly, especially on units where you're putting a module on a unit and taking it off, and then downloaded so you don't have to go through all of it. One of the things that we are doing exceptionally important is shielding and isolating the signals on the wires and in the units from outside intervention. Electromotive interference and RF interference is becoming real popular for cybersecurity. And so we've had to add that, or we do add that. And then finally, we do a lot of test and certification using either high impedance signal integrity measurements, as well as doing eye diagram measurements and that sort of thing. End result is we're just really enjoying great growth and great involvement in this unmanned vehicle industry, and finding ourselves feeding this wide breadth of companies you just asked about. So we have people who want standard units at a lower cost and lightweight for their products that they can just distribute into their instruments, as well as customizing units for really special applications. And the great part is customizing comes fast and easy compared to what it used to.
Wow. Great, new, exciting stuff from Omnetics and Bob Stanton. I want to really thank you for spending the time with us. How can somebody get more information about Omnetics and its products?
Well, thank you. Probably the best is go to our website, www.omnetics.com, and just send in a request for information. All of our products are manufactured in the United States, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, or call any of us. We're on the web.
If you're at Exponential 2016, make sure to stop by the Omnetics booth, 625.